a second while I get this link again. Oh my goodness gracious. Also, look at Margie up there. She's so cute. I love Margie. Sorry, I'm just like trying to reset up everything because I already sent out the link and everything, and now the link is wrong, and I hate Streamlabs so much. Now I gotta find that link over here. But we're working on Gila today. I didn't get the items I needed because I have been so uninterested in playing this game, I'm not gonna lie. It's bad. Like, I have so much to do, but I don't want to play this game, so hopefully streaming will help. Okay, perfect. First of all, that's the wrong controller in my hand. Second of all, here we are on Gila. I gotta clean up a little bit here, because obviously there's stuff in the way. I have a bunch of paths to make. So let's take care of that. Let me get my settings all set up like it should be on my other screen. Okay, there we go. Always a mess. Like, literally always a mess. Oh well. Okay. Let's move all this shenanigans over. We're on the beach, because I don't need to be working on the beach right now. No, why'd you turn like that, you little silly goober? There we go. What was this again? Or the pipe. Okay, that works. Okay, good enough. Also, this trash can needs to move. I think I'm gonna work on putting some sand path down first while I'm waiting, because that needs to get done. Also, the girlies are talking over there. Wonderful. Also, the fact that it's almost Bunny Day is very annoying. Ooh, actually not a Bunny Day balloon. I'm not mad at you. Oh, nope, there's one right next to it. Wonderful. We'll see how far I get, because I will definitely need to get items. I do not have enough items at all. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can make my microphone a little bit better here, because there's some really loud cars out there, and it makes me angry. I don't know if it picks up very well on the mic, but I've It definitely does sometimes. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's on... Like, yeah, it's on vocal isolation. Okay. I hate how Nook's Cranny is, like, unable to put any paths next to it like that, but it is what it is. Do I have any shovels? I don't. I'll have to get some. I think the last time I played on this island, I was watching Hercules in the background, because I just got that on DVD. I had it on VHS as a kid, but I never got the disc. Okay. I'm definitely going to come back on the mic, but I'm not gonna be yakking while I do this while there's no one chatting, so as usual, I will respond whenever chats happen. Alright, I'm gonna go on my break now, so I get back at 3 o'clock, so I have some, like, more time towards the end of the stream. But we'll continue at 3 o'clock PST. Alrighty, I'm back. I'm getting a bunch of items on my other island right now, so that's why I'm just sitting there. But yeah, if anyone wants to talk, or if anyone's here, thank you for being here. This stream's not going to be very fun, because obviously no one's talking, and that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. My streams are not necessarily here to be a stream, I guess. I'm tiny, you know, I don't really get many people watching, and that's totally chill. I was gonna be recording this kind of thing anyway, so if no one's chatting, I'm not gonna be talking. I'm not good at just commentating while I play. That's why I don't do Let's Plays, so yeah. Just gonna go back to no mic. Oh, hey Leah, welcome in. How's it going? I was just getting locked in for items here, as you can see. Just wanted to drop in and see how it's going. It's going. I finished a bunch of paths. Here, let me show off that really quick. It's mostly just been me making paths. But we have the road path that I usually make done. I made it a little bit lighter, so it seems like it's more like sun, you know, faded from the sun. You can see some of it here being used. I also put down a bunch of sand path. I haven't done any decor yet, so yeah, but those are all the ones I made. Funny thing, when I first got in was, the one problem with moving a side character from an established island to a new one to get straight terraforming is that you have all of your previous island's old paths downloaded, so I had to delete all the stuff from Java, which was kind of funny because I haven't thought about Java in a long time, but that's what the island I reset this one for. Let me just sit my butt down here and get back to grabbing the items. This is like the biggest reason why I haven't wanted to play Animal Crossing in a long time, is because of the amount of items that I have to grab for myself. Oh yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I was like, oh, look at all that lava. Also these, I have like third-party docks on 2 of mine and they like to be annoying. It's a funny side effect, for sure. Here's a Toccata, which is what I did last week. I'm just grabbing myself a million street lamps because I know I'm gonna need them. That's fair, I need to figure out the list for my new island I started. Yeah. And the bigger problem for me is I don't do treasure islands, not because I have anything, like, I have no problems with treasure islands, I just don't trust that they'll exist forever, and that makes me want to not use them, if that makes any sense. And I have multiple consoles, so I can just use myself as storage. I think I got enough streetlights, I got over 40 of them. Let's get the banners, though. Like, usually, I will get all the items I need in, like, one fell swoop, and then I'll, like, customize all of them in one fell swoop, but I have not felt like doing that. I've just been like, oh, I don't want to do any of that. Let's see... I'll get some of these garbage bins. $11 should be good. Maybe a couple trash bags. Why not? I also have a whole, like, spreadsheet of all the items I have in all of my storage on this island, because I have a ton of player characters. Take a couple poster stands just in case. The vertical banners I definitely want. Maybe that one too. I think I have ABDs. I have at least one, so that's good enough. I'll get a couple drink machines too. How's your day going, Leah? Hopefully having a good Friday. That's crazy. My brain could never... Dude, I overcompensate for my brain. Let me tell you. Like, literally... Here, let me actually pull that up. Let me pull that up, because... It's, like, color-coded and everything. Let's see. I don't think it's... Is it on the... Ooh, there it is. Let me see if I can add that as a source. Let's see, window capture, new source, should be, there we go. I will resize this a little bit, but like everything is color-coded. It's going good. Edited the video I put out this morning, and now I'm trying to decide what movie to watch. Ooh, that's always a dilemma. Too many good movies out there. But yeah, you can see here I have like My House, what series I have in there, Hamlet, Nausicaa, Alan, Ruby, Ophelia, Declan, and Valentin, and then... Oh, I need to change that. What color is Valentin? Valentin is like the more aqua. This is Pages, by the way, which is the Mac version of Word. That's way better. He's more of that color. Yeah, there we go. Wow, it's impressive. It took a long time. I'm pretty sure I'm still missing some items. It took a long-ass time, let me tell you. But yeah, it's like everything I could think of looking through various sources. Like, I used Nookazon first, and there's some stuff that I didn't see on there, and then I had to, like, look other things up, but yeah. And it's all color-coded, too, so it can be like, oh, for example, where is the castle wall? It doesn't show in the window, but I have a search bar up. And I just search castle wall, and boom, there it is, and I go, okay, cool, it's in Valentin's house. So I can search by name. It's really handy. Because sometimes I'm like, I don't remember where I put that thing. I need stuff like that. Because if I don't, I will forget. And it's, yeah. And that way I can have an organized personal treasure island, essentially. Let's see, I don't need a lighthouse. Maybe some construction stuff, some cars for sure. Scooters, bikes. Okay, pockets are full. Also, Elise is here, which is fun. But yeah, I redid Toccata because I was itchy and I needed to do something. I made a whole bunch of new custom designs for Toccata. The system works for you, that's incredible. Yeah. And that way I can be like, okay, this is where I put this when I dump off all my stuff from completing an island. And eventually I'm gonna have to upgrade all of their storages, but that's a lot of bells. And I haven't done a turnip spike in a hot minute. I should do that again. I also have a bunch of dates labeled for when meteor showers are, because I like farming for Celestii wise and the star fragments. And like usually when I play this game, I'm just like doing a bunch of random stuff, and then I just buy a bunch of stuff because I know I'm gonna need it later. But I haven't been playing it all outside of streams. I've just been so not looking forward to this part. Yeah. But I have a bunch of cacti here, which is very important for an Arizona island. Let me double check and see if there's anything else I want. Oh yeah, here's... Rossetti's here, because I time traveled, I think, but... Here's Toccata. I can show you all of the custom designs. I can't edit it on this side character, but we did a lot. The brick path with the border, little edge pieces, some plain bricks, the windmill bricks, bricks with a transparent pixel, sidewalk, road middle, and then all the road. That was pretty much it, but it was nice to make a new theme on this island. I'm not done decorating it yet, of course, but... Okay, I'm about done here. I'm gonna get some crosswalk signals, fire hydrants, manhole covers. I think this is going to be the last pocketful I put down, and then I'll come in as Declan and come get it, and switch to the one switch view. Ooh, I need more of these too. I'm going to grab some utility poles, just to make sure that I get a bunch of them. Although, I don't really need utility poles. In Arizona, they have the cables underground, but still. The way Lily's sitting there is so funny. Yeah, she's just there, existing. Let's see, anything else from here? I think that's good for now. Yeah, she's just chilling. They always sit at the retro transportation stop on this island, like every single time. It's really funny. She's just enjoying her vacation. I can't fault her for that. Oh yeah, I also finished HHP for Gila, so we'll eventually be doing the villager houses. I gotta finish HHP on my other island, Fantasia, too. It's hilarious, I love that. Yes. And it's extra funny because whenever I have the gate open, if there's nobody here, there'll be like a villager just plopped right next to me, but anytime I come in as my other character, they just disappear because, you know, they can't do that. I'm trying to decide what I want to do next week for the stream. I know I want to do something on Fantasia or Heron, but I'm not 100%. I feel like HHP on Fantasia should be next, because I'm already done with HHP on every other island that I'm working on currently, so I think that might be the play. HHP speedrun streams are pretty fun. Okay. Thank you so much, people with no mufflers. Okay, now we can go back to one view. I'm just gonna, oops. That was definitely, I'm used to going to the first one. I'm just gonna move my other switch to my little Pokeball stand so I can see it. Also, hi Tangy. I love Tangy so much. I can't wait to make her Orange Grove. That's another thing I want to do on this island, is make her Orange Grove. I feel like I could never record myself doing HHP. I had a hard enough time editing a villager interiors video. I feel that. I did not, like, you know, when I was first starting doing interior videos, I had no idea how to edit. I didn't know what I was doing, but I actually found a way to do that. Yeah, Tangy is goated for this island. Here, I'll show you the map really quick, because I really love the villagers I got, or I chose. We have Mac, Eugene, Margie, Rex, Apollo, Solier, Tangy, Sandy, Phoebe, and Bones. Sandy is a little personal touch because my childhood nickname was Speedy, and that's her catchphrase, so it was like, yeah, she's gonna be here. And she's like a Roadrunner kind of adjacent, so... Okay, let me take off my construction hat so I can start getting items here. Well, yeah, this is gonna be like a nostalgic kind of island for me, because obviously I was born in Arizona. Yeah, no, when I found out that Sandy said Speedy as her nickname, I'm like, yep. Check mark. Taking her, please. Yes, definitely could be the Roadrunner. Exactly. She looks very similar to a Roadrunner. Okay, I only have one island open right now, so I can just let that auto run. I kind of wish that I had Kyle on this island, but I've used Kyle way too much. I've had him on way too many islands. But Kyle would be perfect for, like, a coyote. There's a lot of good villagers for, like, a desert theme. Is the Dead Poet Society sad? Oh, it's such a good movie. I love that movie. It is kind of sad, but oh, I love that movie so much. One of my favorites of all time. Highly recommend Dead Poet Society. It is so good. I watched that, I believe I first watched that, like, in a high school class. One of my favorite movies. It is so good. Like, I haven't watched it in a long time, but it left a big impression on me. It's such a good film. It has some sad moments, but it's really heartwarming and such a good movie. Highly recommended. Ah, crap, I have random stuff in my pockets. Oh well, that's okay. I'll put them back when I get home. It's fine. Ooh, also, any designs that I make, I'm going to be making into those Custom Design 101 videos, because I want new ones. I can, like, look for my old footage, but most of my old footage is, like, super sped up and doesn't look very good. But I definitely need to start working on that, too. Ooh, yeah, I'd love those. Yes. I'm trying to, like, break it up into, like, different, like, lessons, quote-unquote. Because I think, like, the most basic one is just going to be basic, single-tile paths. And then going into the multi-piece parts. I'm not the best at clothing. Like, I've made a couple of clothing designs. I feel like I need to work on that more before I do that kind of a video, but I feel like cutout standees I could do, too. My favorite one I've ever made, of course, being the 3-part ohm on my Nausicaa island. That one just slapped. And I also gotta finish editing my Stardew video after stream. I changed my upload day to Saturday because I'm like, I want to get this done, but I have been having a hard time focusing on editing. Also the nice little flyover. Hi, Phoebe. I've actually been working on some paths for my Lisa Frank Island. Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome. I love Lisa Frank. Speaking of Arizona, Lisa Frank's from Arizona. That's fair, editing is a lot. Especially, like, I don't know. My brain has been just gobbledygook recently. Also, Tangy, you're not allowed to think. Sorry. I'm not even humoring you. But yeah, Lisa Frank's from Arizona, so that's a fun little tie-in there. I love the, like, Lisa Frank, just bright colors, burn your retinas, like, just fun vibes of her work. I think she made, like, a hotel semi-recently that was Lisa Frank themed, which is kind of cool. But yeah, big fan of that art. It's really fun. What's the name of the island, if you have it? Name mine Prisma. I think I want to do a touch of Vaporwave. Yes, do it! Do it! I did an entire Vaporwave island, and it was so fun. Definitely 90s Neon Kid Core vibes. Hell yes. I love that. I've been wanting to do a more colorful island again, because like Parfait and 404 are two of my favorites that I've done. And they're like super colorful. I will say, like, the best restaurant build to do for like a 90s Neon Kid Core is like the old Taco Bell with the bi-flag colors. It's the best. Yeah, feel free to visit them. They're still up, they're still vibing. I did like a really fun road path for 404 that's like triangle, but like kind of neon Tron-esque, which was really fun. But yeah, no, like the 90s Taco Bell, 10 out of 10. Best, one of the more fun builds I've made on an island. Would recommend. I even made the Taco Bell logo like just freehand. It was so much fun. Plus the festival items, like the confetti blowers, are so good for that too. It just adds a certain je ne sais quoi. And like, I think I never went to laundromats as a kid, but that feels like a very kid-core kind of thing, like an experience for a lot of people growing up. And I just like the idea of building a laundromat. I did that on 404 as well. I want to do a Doodle Bear design for like shelves for a store, and definitely a Taco Bell. Hell yes. Love both of that. I remember those Doodle Bears. Oh my god. I never got one, but I remember seeing the commercials as a kid. And like, what a clever idea too, because it's just like, here kid, draw on this all you want, then we wash it and you can start over. Because it's just washable markers. Yeah, laundromats are cute. I love when people do laundromat builds. I was very surprised when I made Lacrimosa because I think Eunice's house was a laundromat, which I was not expecting to see. But it's such a fun build. Plus you can like drop bell coins places and have like little socks and whatever. Because like, unless you're doing something specific, like why would you put socks down? But the socks look so cute. I had one, I had no idea where it went, but I loved it. Yeah. And I know like sometimes they have like little arcade machines in them or whatever. It's just the vibe. Laundromats are a vibe. I wouldn't think of Eunice in a laundromat, right? I was so confused. Like, I just recently re-edited the footage for all the Lacrimosa videos, and I'm like, why was Eunice's house a laundromat? Yes, the drop socks are great. Like, they're just cute. And it feels like there's not a lot of... Like, obviously you can do whatever you want in your game. This game, it doesn't really matter, but I can't logically think of a lot of instances where drop socks would make sense. Oh, chill out. Turbo button. Calm down. I got a lot of cat grass, too, because I was thinking maybe I could, like, put them behind something to make them look like some kind of a cacti, but we'll see how that works. Also, look at Bones. He's a little baby. Oh, I love him so much. I'm like so torn right now because obviously I am at max capacity for the islands I can work on right now. Just a mess island? Oh, dude, that'd be hilarious. Like, the whole island is basically just a messy room. That would be hilarious. Oh, you could make it like... Bones doing zoomies, yes. Honestly, like, just a complete sloppy island would be hilarious. Like, use the sloppy furniture, and then just a bunch of random stuff everywhere. That'd be hilarious. I'd be down for a slopcore island. That sounds so bad. But just, like, mess everywhere. Oh, man, that makes me want to make, like, a little custom design with, like, a little glob of spaghetti on the floor. Like, this is a toddler island, where the toddlers just make a bunch of mess. Little mud handprints. Have you seen The Good Place? I was thinking about making a giant Janus Void, just a huge mess. I haven't seen The Good Place, and I've heard so many good things about it. I don't know where it streams or anything, I haven't looked into it. But, like, the one show that I'm watching right now is Severance. Drop spaghetti code, exactly. I'm not the biggest TV show person anymore. I either watch YouTube videos or movies. I'm like... Sometimes I'll watch, like, a show, but, like, very rarely. Like, I have some of my favorite shows on disc, and I'll watch those occasionally, but... I am interested in The Good Place, though. It looks like a lot of fun. It's on a few places like Hulu, Netflix, maybe on Peacock. Gotcha. The only streaming service I have right now are Prime and YouTube. I got rid of everything else because I am broke and I can't afford a lot of things, so... And, like, we had Netflix for a while, but they kept raising their prices, and my partner and I, like, never used it. We have Apple TV, too. That's how we watch Severance, so... I'll look into it and see what I can find, but... Ideally, if they have, like, the first season on disc, I'd do that. Because I am the person who does not like streaming services. I'm old school, I want physical media. That's fair, to be honest. I don't like having a majority of them. Yeah. It's too expensive. Like, streaming used to be the better option, and then they just got greedy, and it got worse and terrible. It's just really hard to watch any new shows right now, because you're like, oh, what's it on? And they're like, oh, it's on this obscure streaming service that nobody talks about. I'm like, okay. Or, like, every cable network has its own streaming service now, when it used to be, like, more consolidated. They might, I would think it has to be on disc somewhere. Yeah, I feel like it has to, because even Severance was on disc, and that's how I watched the first season. And Apple TV, you know, they don't tend to... I don't know that much about Apple TV other than what I watch on it, but they have decent amount of stuff. But yeah, I'll definitely see if it's on disc, because I prefer having discs anyway. Definitely, like, one of my favorite shows is on Paramount, and I literally don't watch anything else on that app. Just that show. I've almost canceled the sub so many times, but then don't. Oh god, I feel that. It's like, you're just dividing your audience, folks. That's not a good strategy. But they're like, oh, if they make money with that, then we can do it. But, like, Paramount has a decent amount of stuff, right? Like, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, I like this one show and I want to keep up with it. But if there's, like, literally nothing else you're interested in, it sucks. I just kept... Because, Apple TV I get with subscription... Like, I get a bundled subscription with my other services with Apple, so I'm like, yeah, I'm keeping that. Exactly. I wish it was on something else. I don't really want to support Paramount. Yeah. Yeah. Oof. Because, like, I have YouTube Premium, Amazon Prime, and Apple, and that's it. I think there was one other show I was interested in, but I haven't even started it. Oh, yeah, I feel that. There's too many things going on all at once. Like, my dad is super into all the new shows coming out, and he'd be like, oh, have you seen this show? And I'm like, no. What are you talking about? And he tries to get me to watch all these things, and I'm like, Dad, I don't have the mental energy, capacity, or interest for the amount of things you watch. But then again, like, I'll do the same thing just on YouTube. And he gets really into stuff in Spanish because he speaks Spanish. He's still, like, actively studying it and everything. He's pretty much fluent, but he still studies. So he'll, like, send me things in Spanish all the time. I'm like, Dad, I don't speak Spanish. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. The one I like is a remake of the old BBC Ghost shows with Rose McIver. Ooh, that sounds fun. Ghost hunting shows are a fun time. I never really got super into them, but I have seen some hilarious clips from some of them, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds like entertaining. Yeah, that's funny. Like, I have to remind him gently sometimes, Dad, I don't speak Spanish. I mean, I know a little bit of it, but not nearly enough to speak it. And I know an equal amount of French, which is still not a lot. Like with both of them, both languages, I can read them better than I can pronounce or recall words. One thing that I've been watching recently that's show adjacent, I don't know if you've heard of this channel, but he's called Mini Minute Man, Milo Rossi. I love him, he's so funny. He watches, like, ancient aliens and other stuff like that. He's an archaeologist, like, he legitimately has a degree in archaeology, and that's the science he studied. And he goes on and debunks a bunch of crazy, like, conspiracy theories, and it's one of my favorite things on YouTube. I love Rose from iZombie, that's probably my top favorite show, but Scrubs is pretty close. Oh, I love Scrubs. Oh, I need to watch Scrubs again. I love that show. I also need to watch Futurama again, because that's another favorite of mine. I love Scrubs, though. That show is so funny. Yes. Highly recommend Mini Minute Man. He is hilarious. He did this very fascinating video about, the supposed archaeological evidence for vampires, and how he debunks it is really fun, and he, like, has, like, a full-on vampire outfit. It's awesome. But here, I'll put that, I'll put that in the chat so you can see it visually. We've been watching through Scrubs lately. I don't know if I've ever watched the first seasons, but it's so funny. Yes, no, highly recommend that channel. It's one of my favorites right now. He's so funny. And his partner actually makes the merch. Like, she does all the art for it, and it's so cool. Scrubs is so fun. I love Scrubs. Excellent. Tangy girl, I need you to stop doing that. How dare you think like this? The answer is no. Absolutely not. You are all staying here forever. Thank you very much. Apollo, you're lucky I'm still getting items. Get run over by a truck at this point. Tangy, please, why? She has the audacity to even think about that. How dare. Also, Apollo sitting in the middle of the road is hilarious. Like, buddy, what are you doing? That just reminded me, like, it's been a long time since my partner and I have been watching Severance. I forgot what episode of the second season we're even on. It's been so bad. Like, my attention span has just been garbage recently. I need to start, like, bookbinding again so I can have something to do with my hands while I watch. That's not playing a video game. Speaking of, I'm working on reopening my Etsy store. Because job search is not going well. I don't think I've ever watched it, but I've heard it's really good. I have a hard time with 2 series of shows. Severance is interesting because I wouldn't consider it fully serious, but it's not unserious either. But it's so good. Like the plot, hanger, like the cliffhangers at the end is just like, ugh! That's fair. I play AC a lot when we watch TV too. Yeah. Like, I'm mostly in my office with my monitor set up and everything, and I'm just like, But, like, when I'm watching something with my partner, I don't want to do anything else, but it's hard. Plus, with New Horizons, like, I feel like I need to be recording what I'm doing. You can probably tell I'm a very unserious person based on my other favorite shows. No, me too. I'm very unserious also, but I do like a good drama. I like angst and silliness. Like, I got the entire box set of Monty Python's Flying Circus at this second-hand store. Like, it's a record shop slash, you know, they have DVDs and whatever. And I got it, I think it was like under $30, and the cashier was like, damn, that's a really good deal. I'm like, yeah, why do you think I'm getting it? But Monty Python is one of my favorite things of all time, so that is like just pure silliness. Like, Holy Grail is one of my favorite films. I love the silly. And Mr. Bean, oh my god, Mr. Bean. It's so funny, because like, I looked at it, like, the entire show recently, and I'm like, what do you mean it was only that many episodes? It felt like there were a million episodes of Mr. Bean when I was a kid. Usually if I see a drama show, I can't walk away from it, but starting one that's new is hard for me. Yeah, no, I feel that. I mean, I also like horror, so I can handle a lot in that department. Like, one of my favorite movies is Donnie Darko, because it has that humor in it, but it's also horrifying. That's a movie I want to make an island based on, too. Like, I've always had that idea in my brain. Like, I want to make a Donnie Darko island. But yeah, I grew up with, like, all kinds of silly nonsense, but also really interesting and serious films, so I definitely like all of it. I will relate on the fact that it's hard for me to start a new show, though. Like, I really have to be convinced to watch something new. I have so many movies I need to see and haven't seen that either. Oh my god. There are too many movies out there, I agree. Like, my partner and I have been showing each other movies, because it's like, hey, have you seen that one? No? Okay, let's watch it together. And we got out of the whole watching a movie every week thing. We need to get back into it, but I forgot who showed who a movie, because we were like, every other week, you know, we'll switch off who's showing the movie. But I totally forgot where we're at, because we've just been so not interested in watching movies lately. Why did I put this on? I put on New Girl. Oh my god, New Girl. I have mixed feelings about New Girl. It is kind of funny, but the characters are also kind of obnoxious at the same time. Me too, I need to make it a thing again to watch a new movie. Yeah. It's one of those things, like, you do it for a while and you say, not this week, and then it just kind of falls off. Because life be like that. I'm trying to think of, like, which movie that I would pick. I don't even know. This should be the last pocket. And then we can start actually decorating. That's fair, they can be pretty obnoxious. I find it really funny, but I'm past the early part of the show. I think that's the thing, right? Like, usually the early parts of those kind of shows, they're still trying to figure out their footing and, like, what the characters are really supposed to be like. And they feel kind of off character compared to the older seasons. But yeah, I feel that. I think especially like live-action sitcom kind of shows, it takes them a while to break in what the show is like. It's like Parks and Rec, the early show is questionable. Yeah, definitely. I love Parks and Rec, though. That's a great show. But yeah, it's been a long time since I've watched it, let alone remembering what the early seasons were like. But it always takes a while for that kind of stuff to, you know, really congeal. Also, like, Futurama, not that it's bad in the beginning, but it's such a slow start because they have to establish, like, a lot of things about the world, but once you get into the later seasons, it's just, like, balls to the wall, just hilarious. Yeah, this is gonna be the last one. I love Parks and Rec, though. It makes me think of Little Sebastian. I love Little Sebastian. I've only seen small bits of Futurama, but it's funny. I love Futurama. And one of my favorite things about that show is they actually have real scientists. I am so sorry about that car. Good god. That was really loud. It has real scientists that work on the show for writing, so they, like, double-check the science of everything. It's awesome. Also, like, the episode where they go to the slurm factory kills me every time, because it's like, a weird Willy Wonka parody. I will say this with my full chest, Futurama is a million times better than The Simpsons ever was. You didn't hear it? Okay, that's nice. It still showed up on my microphone, so I'm glad that you didn't hear it. Okay, perfect. I'm just like right next to a super busy street, so I'm just like constantly like, oh my god, shut up. I mean, you're allowed to have that. I watch more Simpsons than Futurama, but I prefer Bob's Burgers over either. That's very fair. Bob's Burgers is very good. I too love Bob's Burgers. Jean cracks me up every time, and Louise is a little psychopath, and I love her. I've watched a lot of Simpsons too. Like, I grew up watching it, so I do understand people liking The Simpsons. Earlier seasons, of course. Like, I have not cared one iota about The Simpsons for over a decade. Louise is so iconic. I agree. I love her so much. She's so funny. And also Tina's hilarious. And Linda. Like, all of them. I love every single character in that show. They're all so funny. Okay, time to get back to the path. I need to get Bob's Burgers on disc because I want to watch that all the time. Like, my partner loves it too, and we both haven't watched it in a while. Simpsons is okay, my uncle loves it, so I would see it here and there growing up. Yeah, I agree with that. I think the earlier seasons were very good, but after that, it's just like, okay, why are we still here? Hugo's the worst, so is Tammy. Oh no, they're awful, but I enjoyed that they're awful because that's entertaining. Margie, girl, I don't understand. That is not a comfortable place to be sitting. But I love that they're terrible. You know what I mean? Like, they're fun to hate. And that's what makes a good antagonist. 100%, they had to give you someone to hate, yeah. Because if there's no antagonist, there's not enough, like, tension in the show to make it interesting. Because if it was just the family all the time with no consequences, it wouldn't be as entertaining. Okay. I'm definitely gonna have to make some, like, red brick for this island, too, just to match the bridges, but I think that'll look, like, be a nice little accent thing. Right now, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to finish this little entrance area. I hate how long it takes to put down custom designs. Okay, is that all of the sidewalk? I feel like that's all of the sidewalk I need to put down. And then I'll go through later and put some more cracked ones in, just for some variety. I think that's it for the sidewalk. Yeah, okay, cool. I made this code that reminds me of those stud belts that were popular back in the day, but they're pink. Oh, hell yeah. I still see those at Hot Topic whenever I go there. Also, you probably remember those earrings that were like the silicone spiky earrings? Those, I saw those the other day, and it like threw me for a loop because I'm like, oh my god, I haven't thought about those in so long. Are you using that code for like, you know, like crosswalk areas or something? Or is that just a code for something else? Oh yeah, I used to have some of those. I think I did too. I think I used to have some of those too. But yeah, I saw them at a Hot Topic in the year of our Lord 2026, and I'm like, people still buy that? I remember those from like the early 2000s, what the hell? It's one I came up with for the mood board Slumber Island where I'm testing out builds. Oh, interesting. Gotcha. That's a good idea. I gotta use Slumber Islands more for that kind of a thing. To like test things out ahead of time. I think I might do that when I'm ready to start a new island after one of these is finished. I'm so happy Hot Topic has those again. It's crazy. Like, I'll go there for earrings, because they have, like, pretty good deals on multi-sets, and I have 3 piercings per ear, so I like stacking my earrings. I don't usually get the super dangly ones, I'll get, like, the studs, or, like, hoops, or whatever. But I saw those, and I'm like, what year is it? Hello? I remember that shit from when I was in high school, and junior high. Mostly junior high. But yeah, it was like the classic pink and black, like silicone spikies. And I'm like, damn, that's a throwback. I wish I got a picture, but if I go there again and I see them, I'll take a picture. Yes, me too, I love stacking earrings. Yes. Like, my most common set of earrings I have are 3-sized hoops. So, like, one small, one medium, one large. Like, quote-unquote large. They're not that big. But, like, I have sets in gold and silver. That's just, like, my most common earring stack. Sometimes I'll do more elaborate ones, but the majority of the time it's just hoops or studs. That's the wrong one. This is the one I want, yes. But they have like a bunch of like really fun earring sets at Hot Topic, god damn it. I should be using the scooch method. But yeah, I was surprised they had that. I'm like, that's kind of sick though. I got, like, my cartilage pierced at one point, like, the top of my ear, and I was too impatient, and I'd never gotten my cartilage pierced before, and I took them out too early, and then I just had to have them healed. So I'm like, maybe I'll do that again, I don't know. It didn't hurt too bad, though. Like, I was expecting cartilage to feel worse, but it wasn't that bad. I have some fairy ones I got from there for a Ren Fair a couple years ago. They have some fun ones, like surprisingly really fun earrings at Hot Topic. And they're like pretty cheap too, which is nice, especially for cosplay. Yeah, I was impatient. I mean, I've gotten my lobe pierced thrice per ear, but I had never gotten cartilage before. So I'm just like, oops, that wasn't long enough. Oh well. Thankfully, it was one of those places that you just have to pay for the earring and the piercing is free, so... It wasn't Claire's, though. I promise. I'm pretty sure I got my first ear piercings at Claire's with my friend at the time. But the second time, well, the subsequent times, I went to a little place called Lovisa that's, like, higher quality. That's fair, though. Cartilage freaking hurts. I mean, it wasn't as bad as I was expecting, because people, like, overhype how much cartilage hurts. It wasn't that bad. I just wanted to put a different earring in too soon, and I wasn't aware of how much longer cartilage takes to heal. I mean, they told me, and I was aware slightly, but I should have just left it in there and done the care better. That was on me. I might do it again, I'm not sure. Because I'm also thinking about, ooh, I wear headphones all the time now. And I'm like, I don't want to have pressure on that. Because that would be... not the best. But it looked cool, though. I want to have, like, a hoop up there, too. And, like, do, like, some chain, like, jewelry chain to one of my other piercings or something. I want to be super extra, but I'm not always super extra, so it's like, eh. My ears are so sensitive. It's been about 1.5 years since I got my second helix, and it still swells up some days if I lay on it too much. Ouch. Yeah, that sounds like a pain. I'm sorry. Ew. I feel like, yeah, I would love to do more, like, extra stuff like that, but at the same time, I don't even go out that much anymore. I'm still applying to jobs and I'm hearing nothing back, so I'm starting to think, maybe I should just start, like, finding ways to make money online. And I don't feel as bad because I've been watching all kinds of people saying it's, like, job hunting sucks right now. It's, like, one of the worst times to try and get a job. Hold on 2 seconds. Ooh, sneeze caught up to me randomly. But I have an Etsy shop. And I need to get that going again. I've been, like, contemplating things because I know that selling any kind of fan art is illegal, right? It doesn't matter. It's 100% legal, regardless of people getting away with it or not, and that makes me incredibly nervous. So I'm thinking about focusing on stationery. Thank you. Thank you for the bless. But I want to make, like, little journals for gaming, and, like, stickers and stuff. Plus, like, art prints of what I make. But I don't think I'm going to be doing fan art, because that makes me the big nervous. And I don't want my shop taken down, so... But, like, my main idea is I do bookbinding, so I want to do, like, you know, hand-bound books, hand-bound journals. I can make, like, little notebooks, but I can also make those little individual journals that you can put into travelers' notebooks. Stationery would be really cute. I buy lots of stickers on Etsy. Yeah, and that's, like, the main thing that I make is stickers. But I also want to make, like, I make notebooks and stuff, and journals slash sketchbooks and whatever else, because I do bookbind. So I'm thinking that's going to be the angle I'm going for, is cute stationery, and then like hand-bound notebooks, and then my own art. But I definitely don't want to put all my eggs in one basket either, because that also makes me nervous. That's so cool, say go for it. Yes, I'm definitely gonna do that. Probably start working on that tomorrow. Like, take some product photos and whatnot. I'll definitely link that once that's all up. I was thinking about making my BRB screen have a little ad for my Etsy. Okay, that's good. Plus, I want to start working on my graphic novels, and now that I have time, I'm gonna go for that. Take it at your own pace, don't force yourself to fully dive in. Yeah. I'm not gonna go too hard, trust me. Like, I have overworked myself to death too much. I don't do that anymore. Just excited to see when you post it. Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I'm gonna start working on it tomorrow. I'm not gonna attempt to finish it tomorrow. I'm just gonna fully commit to starting. But I'm thinking like little like notebook inserts that are like specifically for certain gaming things, like an island planner kind of thing. So you can like write down thoughts with like a little guided journal, or like, you know, encounter tables for Pokemon or whatever. Like things I can label vaguely enough that it still makes sense, but it's not fan art. Because I still want to include like gaming stuff into it. Plus, like, cute little stickers and whatever. Like, I definitely want to make, like, little animal-based sticker sets and stuff. Yes, please, I need that. I'm definitely gonna do that. If you have any thoughts about what you'd want in that notebook, feel free to tell me. Because I'm open to ideas for, like, what I want to put in that kind of a notebook. Because I have ideas for it, but if you have anything specifically you would like to see there, please let me know, like, at any point. Or you can just put it in the Discord if you haven't thought about that. Because I definitely want to make something like that for myself, too. Because it's very handy. I definitely want to make, like, little sticker tabs, too. Like, cute theme sticker tabs. Think about it and let you know. Thank you, appreciate it. No pressure, of course. But if there's anything that you would like in an island planner notebook, just throw it out there if you have a thought. Plus, I think it'd be fun to have stuff to just, like, track your progress on the island, like, start dates, when you built something. Just like a little memory keeper kind of thing, too, would be fun. Because I like that kind of information, like, when did I start this? When did I build this build? How far am I to the island being done? Like, just little fun progression stuff like that. And, of course, like, planning out builds and whatever else. Plus, what I like doing with, like, journaling and stuff like that is I will take a screenshot and then I'll print stuff out on sticker paper and then, like, stick in, like, my map and whatever. Yeah, that would be so cute, yes. I feel like that will be something people would like. Okay, I'm gonna include a crosswalk on this side. Maybe you could do custom stickers with the AC logo and people's island names? I don't know how hard that would be. I could, but it worries me because of the logo being present. That can cause copyright issues. That's the only problem I would have with that. Although I could do that, like, on Ko-fi and just have that as an option for a commission, and then I would handle that privately. I just don't want to put that up on an Etsy where, you know what I mean? Like, if you use any kind of logo from a copyrighted franchise, that would not be very kosher. But I could definitely do that as like a commission option, and then I could be like, hey, if you want me to send you the stickers, I can print them for you. Because I have like the dream address commissions where I make like the tourist logo. I could do something like that for like a private commission. Making it wouldn't be hard, it's just the logistics of copyright that's the problem. Okay, Rex, buddy. Thank you. Keep it moving. I actually just made a Ko-Fi too. I don't know what I'll do with it, but I started one. Like, I have, like, little commissions on there. I was originally going to have, if people are a member at Ko-Fi, I'll give them an invite to the Discord server. I haven't really, you know, advertised it very much. It's in all my description links, but... But I'm also thinking with Ko-Fi that I would, like, include things early and whatever, because I'm not... I don't know, Patreon would be fine, I guess, but I don't see a reason to have that when I don't really have a huge audience. Like, there are people on Etsy who just sell that stuff regardless and are just dealing with the fact that they might have their shop taken down at any point. Which I don't like that. I'm a very cautious person. I also really want an excuse to bookbind again, because I love bookbinding, and I already made way too many sketchbooks for myself. Yeah, I get it. Ko-Fi is a good place for commissions, and you have more freedom that way, exactly. So I think that's my system. I'll do, like, commissioned custom stickers or whatever from Ko-Fi, but, like, the journal themselves will be on Etsy. Plus, I like having a hub for commissions that's not, like, one of the more exclusive club ones, because I'm not that big. And I need to work on my art channel, too, because I have a lot of ideas for my art channel. I haven't had or used an Etsy since, like, 2017, so I have no idea how they do things now. I mean, I don't know. I haven't used it a ton since I created it a long time ago. So I'm not, like, overly familiar with it either. I just know that copyright is something you don't mess with. And I've been doing a lot of research into that, because I'm like, I know a lot of people just throw caution to the wind and, you know, sell whatever they feel like. But that's not the smartest move. I had one open for a little while. One of my friends bought some stuff from me, but that was about it. Like, I didn't advertise it very well. Okay, that's all the path down, thank God. I helped my grandma set up an account, but they were being weird about needing certain things from her, so she gave up. Yeah, it's kind of a weird barrier to entry, especially if you have someone who's not necessarily as savvy. I didn't want to talk to you, Margie. I love you. I'm sorry. No. Girl, why'd you have to sit right next to my storage shed? I used to make and sell Mickey Mouse ears when they were all the rage. Oh yeah, I've heard about that. And people recently just get their accounts taken down right and left for doing stuff like that. So I feel like bigger companies finally wised up to— oh my god, Margie! Girl, why are you literally right next to my storage shed? That is so obnoxious. Oh, I hate that so much. Why did you do this to me? I'm doing that now. I did not want to talk to you. I love Margie, but this is ridiculous. Yeah, it's like companies are more aware of that kind of stuff now, so it's like, eh. Okay, I got one brown street lamp. I'll take the black ones for now. I'll probably change their color later. Margie's just like, reading, what do you want? Yeah, literally. I'm like, girl, please. I'm trying to get to my storage. Why are you right there? I need to get more cacti. That is plain not enough. I think mostly on my— because I'm using the same Etsy shop that I started out with, but like I just went on a hiatus because I wasn't keeping up with the shop at all, and then I deleted all my items, but it was mostly like pride stickers. Like I made these snail pride flag stickers with Copic markers. Okay, cacti. I definitely need to get those. I need to get those mitt chairs customized to the green so they look like smaller cacti. Snail pride flags sound so cute. I'll probably put them back up because I still have them. And I have them in holographic too. Let's see, I'm gonna put a manhole cover and hope it goes in the right spot. Oh, easy. Right spot, first time. I need to make a solid mood board for Prisma, but I did make a mood board for villagers and items I want that I can post in Discord. Yes, do it. I want to see. That sounds fun. Ooh. Eugene, I'm actually going to put like a little... He's gonna have like a little motorcycle shop. I almost forgot about that. Ooh, my back. Yeah, I almost forgot that I wanted Eugene to have like a little cycling shop. He's gonna have a motorcycle shop? Is that what you said? That's perfect for him. Yes. I'm like, nah, Eugene has to have a motorcycle shop. I think I'm gonna make like a little... like a parking space design. Yeah, he's gonna have like a little, like, motorcycle slash automotive shop. everything's all organized. Nice. I'm probably gonna set out just the vague area of it. But I'll probably make that into like another mini build later and not include it in the entrance. He's gonna have a motorcycle shop. Oh yeah, I already read that. Tired. Okay, here we go. But yeah, I'm gonna need like some fake building stuff and whatever, but I think just for the sake of the entrance build, I'm gonna make this little area under construction. I think that'll look cute. I think I got some construction signs and whatnot. They'll be perfect, especially with the retro transportation stops. Yeah, exactly. I want his house to be like... And I can use his interior as the inside of the shop, and just have like the outside be an extension of it, basically. Let's see here. And I was thinking of including the, like the gas pumps too. It's like the little parking area. I think I'm gonna make it one more long. And I know that people use like the bamboo stop blocks for the, like, you know, little bumpers preventing your car from going any further. Yeah, that'll be cool. Yeah, I think this little area is going to be mostly just like an extension of Eugene's house. And then I'll like use wide display stands and stuff here. But I'm going to put like a little under construction sign for the sake of this entrance. Organize my pockets first. Yeah, I'll take care of the other things, and then I'll put like that kind of stuff out here. I definitely want a little fire hydrant here. Cacti. That'll be cool. Maybe add some scaffolding. Yes, definitely. Scaffolding, I was thinking of including like the under construction sign there for the time being. Ooh, I need to be planting some palm trees too. Because I'm pretty sure I have like those under construction signs in my storage. organizing my pockets a little bit so I don't lose track of where things are. Hydrant. Yeah, those can all go up there. Okay. I need to get at least one shovel and some coconuts because I need palm trees. Because there's a ton of palm trees down there. Puppy just reminded me we're going for a walk, but you're still on when we get back. I'll come back. If not, hope everything's well. Yeah, no worries. I'm off in like 35 minutes, so if you're back, you're back. If not, no worries. Have a good walk. You too. Take care, Leah. Talk to you later. Please feel free to send stuff into the server. I'm excited to look at your stuff about Prisma.
オブリーズクラスハズヤ
Okay, I totally lost track of time. I went like 5 minutes over, but I was late anyway. But that's gonna be it for today. I'll finish up the rest of the entrance and edit that video later.